Only 3 left. Hello, I am the Irish Guy, and this is my Premier League prediction series where I go head-to-head with other YouTubers. And this is the leaderboard, okay? Anfield Agenda has been miles clear at the top since the very first week. So, are you gonna be the one to beat him, Callum Fowler?
3, 2, 1.
Does he know we're all here? Are we just sitting here watching him browse the web for some Chinese food?
Absolute pleasure. My name's Callum Fowler, in case you didn't know. This is so weird that you're going to edit and not me. Oh, God.
We're seconds in and the guest is already panicking. Don't worry, Callum, okay? What do you think I'm gonna do? That I'm this big bad wolf who's gonna make you speak in a funny voice? Just to make you look like a mug? No, don't worry. Obviously not.
I've been asked to do my predictions. I wish I could edit my own video. I don't like that you're saying this and I'm not. But in case I end up topping leaderboard, the forfeit for you is going to be...
Christ above, this guy sounds like Mickey Mouse's mum. But go on then, Callum. If you are the one to top the leaderboard, what is the forfeit you're giving me to do?
I want you to film your first Premier League predictions video next season in just a bra. That's it.
Oh, great. Doesn't that just sound delightful? I'd have probably preferred if you'd asked me to try and kidnap a swan.
And as a little bonus one, you've got to send me £1,000. Thank you very much.
Right. Well, lads, let's get on with the predictions. Right, let's go. Fulham versus Everton.
Right, no waffle. I'm getting in there. First one is Fulham versus Everton.
Oh, take your time, Mr. Fowler. We'll just sit here for 20 minutes watching you pose like the bloke off Zoolander. He looks like he's preparing for his first kiss.
Fulham have fallen off a little bit recently, and they've lost 3 out of the last 4 games. Fulham conceded a fair few, to be fair, but I don't think Everton have got enough going forward to do out. I will go all club syndrome 1-0 Fulham. It will be as goal scorer.
You know what's weird? I'm the exact same. I have also gone Fulham 1, Everton 0, Alex Iwobi against his former club. That's really weird. Do me and this Fowler kid have the same brain? Do you also love Jose Mourinho, despise Declan Rice, and have impure thoughts about the clock of Beauty and the Beast? Well, first off, I'm sorry. Can I just ask, why is his bedroom half blue, half pink? It's like his parents didn't know if they were getting a boy or a girl. Well, come on, he's at least 14. Pick a colour! Ipswich versus Brentford.
Ipswich and Brentford, I feel like, but now Ipswich are relegated, I feel like these last couple of games, a bit more freedom and less pressure. I think they might play better. I'm a big advocate thinking that they could stay up, and I obviously got that wrong. So this is probably why you've got me on here, so that I can finish last.
Yeah, you won't finish last. I don't think anybody's going to save the Magpie channel from the dreaded drop. He's been there since before Christmas, so don't worry, Cal Fowl. You are not finishing bottom. If you do somehow manage to finish rock bottom dead last, then I will nail you my thumb in the post.
I think there'll be goals here. I'll go 2 apiece. But no Delap goal. I think he started putting Hurst in Annie in prep for Championship because Delap's going to be sold. I'll give Hurst a goal for Ipswich.
I also consider giving Hurst a goal, but no. He's a striker with 3 goals all season long. What are the odds he's going to bang in 1 this weekend? No, there's probably about as much chance of me choking to death on a banana. Speaking of which, not again! Look at the state of this one. It's such a gooey mess. I feel like I'm in Planet of the Apes.
I will give Enciso a goal for Ipswich because he started balling out a little bit recently. And then for Brentford, I'm going to play it safe and go Embremo and Visser. I want to give Pinnock 1 as the next red, but I'm going to go Embremo and Visser. Safety points.
Yeah, I've been doing that all season long. Just predicting both Mbemo or Visa to score. I can't remember the last Brentford match where I didn't predict either one to get on the score sheet. It's like a tap-in. Obviously, at least one of them will bag. Predicting that one of them will get on the score sheet is a bit like predicting that the next Bumblebee you see will be unmarried. Yeah, I don't think there's too many bee weddings this time of year. I'm going to go 3-2 Brentford. Enciso, Delap, Wisa, and Mbemo. And weirdly, Keane Lewis Potter. Southampton versus Man City.
Like, instinctively, I want to say like 8-0.
Don't do it!
City just aren't that good. Like, even though they might end up scamming second, which is still crazy, but they're not slapping teams about. They're still quite reserved. I'll go 2-0 again. I'll go Marmouche and Gavardio from a corner. We'll get that one locked in.
Yeah, pretty simple. You know what? I think Southampton will make a go of this game. They desperately need to chuck another point on the board to escape the horror of joining Derby County as the worst ever Premier League side. But, no, not here. I'm going to go 3-1 Man City. Mateus Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, and weirdly, rare goals for Doku and Foden. And if they don't, if Man City do not leave this stadium with 3 points, then I will eat a bouquet of flowers. And by the way, don't worry, the Weetabix off a stranger's knee is Coming soon. Wolves versus Brighton.
Wolves and Brighton.
He's doing that face again.
Again, I think Wolves have been playing better. You know when Cunha got that ban? I'm talking to you as if you can hear me. Like when Cunha got that ban, I think Wolves have been playing better. And then they've carried on playing quite well since he's come back. I don't think he'll score. I think Larson will. I'll give Larson a goal for Wolves. And Brighton, I'll go with Odegaard. Welbeck. But I'll go one apiece.
I'll go for a Wolves victory. 2-1. Cunha and Larson versus one from Welbeck. Bournemouth versus Aston Villa.
Bournemouth have got like a decent shout for Europe, haven't they? They'll probably get it if they finish 8th. Yeah, we'll go 2-1 Bournemouth. I'll go Semenyo. And I'm going to leave out the actual top goal scorer. I'll go Semenyo and Evan Nilsson. I'm going to leave Kluivert. And he's got 18 goal contributions, Kluivert, by the way. Baller.
Look, crazy results can happen at the end of the season. I mean, don't forget, last May, Aston Villa lost 5-0 at Crystal Palace. So I don't want to hear anybody complaining, okay? I think Bournemouth are going to be buoyed by that famous win at Arsenal last weekend. And yeah, 4-1. Kluivert, Semenyo, Brooks and Evan Nilsson versus one from Ollie Watkins. And I know Villa fans are going to hate this prediction, okay? But just relax, okay? I still think you're going to finish above Nottingham Forest. I just think Bournemouth will be amazing this weekend. Newcastle versus Chelsea.
Honestly, I think Newcastle could batter him a little bit. I'd get Conference League squad a run out in one of these games because I think they could get battered here big time. At Newcastle as well. They've got a lot to play for Champions League online.
Hey, these are European finalists, don't forget. By the way, what a rubbish competition that is. Chelsea fans, let me ask you, are you actually excited to be in a final with Real Betis? Are you? I think it showed how much of a disgrace that tournament really is. That Chelsea were actually handing out a start to a 16-year-old child in an actual semi-final. Who or what is a Reggie Walsh? I have no idea, and yet he's starting a European semi-final. The previous day, he was probably watching Teletubbies with cookies and milk.
I'll go 3-1 Newcastle. Can I get one player 2 goals? I'm going to do it. I'll give Isaac 2 and Barnes 1. Barnes has been playing quite well recently. And then for Chelsea, we'll give Sancho a pity consolation goal. Probably a screamer, cutting from side, top bins.
Yeah. 5 years ago, Jadon Sancho was seen as the hottest young talent in the world. Nowadays, he's in his mid-20s, being pitied by Barnsley fans. Look, this is Chelsea's second trip to St James's Park this season. They lost 2-0 last time out. Same again. This is a huge match. If the Magpies win this, then I think Champions League nights next season are almost certainly assured. But yeah, 2-0 to Newcastle, Barnes and Isak. Man United versus West Ham.
I'm just not buying that Man United are even getting better than me. I don't think they're getting better at all. I'm going up against West Ham who are equally as bad. What is this, like 14th versus 17th, Man United and West Ham? I just can't bring myself. You look at the badge, I think, and you just like automatically, Man United home to West Ham. Yeah, we'll get Man United. But no, I'm going 1-0 West Ham. I'll go 1-0 West Ham at Old Trafford. Jared Bowen goal.
I'm the same. I'm with you on that. 1-0 West Ham, Jared Bowen. Then Manchester United will be 16th in May. Spurs will be 17th. And they're both in a European final. It's bizarre. Yeah, Chelsea played against Arsenal in a European final when they both had terrible seasons. Yeah, do you know what was terrible for those guys in 2019? 3rd and 5th, not perched above the relegation zone. But look, Man United in Europe are surprisingly good. I mean, slapping a Liverpool about 7-1 in aggregate is immense work. But now, still, West Ham 1-0, Bowen, awful. Nottingham Forest versus Leicester.
The Forest have been bottling it a little bit.
Do you see? He's saying it too. Look, he's right. Forest are bottling it.
And I don't like Forest, so I don't want him to get in there.
This man has blatantly just said he doesn't like Forest. Get him! Go on, Forest fans. Attack! Instead of wishing that I would choke on a cheese sandwich, he's actively saying he hates you.
It's lesser of two evils with Forest. I don't like the club, but I want this regime at Premier League to fall, so I need someone like Forest to get in.
This guy is saying everything you think I talk about Forest when the camera is off. No. I don't hate Forest. I just think they'll crumble.
I'll go 2-0. It's Leicester at home, innit? Leicester is so bad, it's unbelievable. But I'll go Chris Wood and Morgan Gibbs White for a 2-0 Forest win.
1-1. Wood and El Canus. What? Forest are crumbling. Tottenham versus Crystal Palace.
I'll go 0-0. Which is a bit boring. And I want to get some goal. We'll have an Eze disallowed screamer.
No, you're not going to win this by backing 0-0s. It ain't going to happen, Callum Fowler. Oh, the naivety of youth. Who is this guy anyway? Wait, hang on a second. He's 16. No. What? No. Now I feel like throwing my laptop in the sea. This can't be right. This guy was born in April 2009. 2009! and 9. I was studying for exams back when this guy didn't know a single word of English. This is crazy. I thought for sure he was like 24. Christ, well, for an actual teenager. This bloke is unbelievable in front of camera. Oh, now I feel mean about making jokes about him preparing for his first kiss. He probably hasn't had one. Well, maybe with that sus-looking candle sitting behind him. Why does it have a creepy smiley face? But wow, 16. He wasn't yet 10 years old when Cristiano Ronaldo left for Real Madrid. He was probably still pooping in his nappies when Germany won the World Cup. He was 2 weeks old when the Prison Break finale aired. Pixie Lot was in the charts when he was born. This is just insane. Well, I'm sorry, for a 16-year-old little boy, he is phenomenal in front of camera. He's like the Yamal of YouTube. Sorry guys, but this lad might be the next Spencer FC. I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Palace win. Spurs do not care about the league at all. 2-1 Palace, side kick for Spurs, and a double for Ismail Assar. Liverpool versus Arsenal.
See, this could have had so much riding on it if Arsenal were just half decent. I'm not buying that these are even that good either. I know they got to Champions League semi-final, but like I'm just not buying it. I don't think they create enough. And Liverpool just showed that they're not really that bothered what happens now. I think they're all still drunk.
Drunk? You're 16. Who taught you that word?
But I just think I don't think Arsenal got that bite. You know what I mean? I don't think Arsenal got that bite.
How is this kid 16? He's giving proper animated analysis like this. He's better in front of camera than Joe Hart. He looks more natural and less nervous than Theo Walcott, who honestly looks like a frightened bunny rabbit on TV.
So I'll go Liverpool 2-1. We'll have a Rice goal. Why not? English. I will go Rice goal, Salah goal, and Trent off bench. I think that'd be a laugh.
Look, I think Liverpool will still be on the beach. And I actually think that Arsenal will be angry. Come on, their season is just absolutely imploded. They've taken their eye off their league form recently because they were preparing for Champions League nights. But now that they're out of that tournament, I think they're going to be really, really angry that Liverpool have come from nowhere to steal the Premier League title. Arteta is going to be fuming. These Arsenal players are going to have a massive chip on their shoulder, and I think they're going to take it out on a sleepy Liverpool. Plus, I think Trent Alexander-Arnold will start the match, and his presence alone will create a weird, divisive atmosphere amongst the fan base. It's going to be a really weird afternoon, and yeah, 2-0 Arsenal. Martin Odegaard with an early goal, probably a penalty, and then a really late goal from Ben White off the bench. Oh, wow. Wow. If that happens, if White gets on the score sheet, then you all have to dye your hair pink. Deal? Anyway, that was Callum Fowler. Someone the internet tells us is 16. Then why does he speak like a 25-year-old down the pub? Is he just the Benjamin Button of Barnsley? But honestly, big thanks to you for coming on. And honestly, lads, this is an elegant, charismatic speaker. He is the next Spencer FC.
Thank you. Oh, damn, I said that. Thank you for everyone. Oh my God. Thank you for having me on though.
I may have spoken too soon.
I'm assuming my link's at the top of the description. Thank you. Kiss.
Please don't blow me a kiss. Do I look like Holly Willoughby's creepy sidekick?
And I hope I'm top because I want to see what you look like in a pink bra. Personally.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, as always, touch it a while. Bye! I'm severely creeped out.